Hello, people, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Deep Roy Chaudhary, and I'm just a normal guy who talks about interesting stuff or stuff that seems interesting to me. Again, I talk about everything from a layman's perspective. So yeah, take everything I say with a grain of salt. Um, yeah, if you think that it might be inaccurate, I guess. So yeah, um, mm, I was talking about social media. In my previous video, I was talking about social media, whether social media is good or bad. Now, a lot of people would say that social media has its benefits, social media has its disadvantages. I would say it has both, and as I was outlining in my as I was outlining in my previous videos, I think it does have but its advantages and share of advantages and disadvantages. Advantages. Let's go through some of the advantages of social media. Apart from the fact that yes, it does help people to connect with friends, to connect with childhood friends, with people, with acquaintances that you might have lost touch because you moved to a different city or because they moved to a different city. So it does help people to connect with people with whom you have lost contact. But there are also other benefits of social media. I mean, as so many things, nowadays, any kind of crime that might be happening, or um, any kind of wrongdoing, or any kind of bad thing that might be happening, that can be recorded by people on their smartphones and can be uploaded to these various social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, even and shared by millions of people, so that if a bad thing is happening to someone, if an injustice is happening to someone, if someone is being treated poorly at an at their workplace, or if someone is behaving in a racist manner with you, and you are able to record them, and you are able to record someone exhibiting some really questionable, some really problematic behavior, then you can upload that video on the internet and basically make sure that that person who is engaging in that kind of problematic, that kind of immoral behavior, that person is exposed in front of millions of people. So social media has made sure that people can, if people can record someone who is blatantly doing something immoral, making some racist statements, treating someone in a racist manner, or or maybe trying to misbehave with someone. So all these kinds of things can be recorded and can be um, uploaded on social, on these various social media platforms, and they can be exposed for who they are. And yeah, so it does help. Social media platforms can also help in exposing the various bad things, the various injustices that might be happening in society. um, Again, you might say that documentaries were also always there, but something happening in real time, and you can just do a Facebook live and just make sure that if anything truly wrong is happening, then people all around the world can see that and make sure that the person who is actually committing the bad thing, who is actually perpetrating an injustice, is taken to task and is brought and is prosecuted appropriately. So so yeah, it does help people in exposing certain injustices. Social media does help people in for and even these days, a lot of people, especially people who are millennials, generation Z, or all these terms, basically young people are getting their news mostly from social media platforms. Most of them are not watching cable TV. Again, it's not a hit on cable TV, but I'm just stating the truth. I do watch cable TV. I'm not saying I do not enjoy it. I do enjoy cable TV. I'm in favor of having a cable TV connection at my phone. Sorry, at my home. Sorry, I said phone instead of home. Sorry for that. So yeah, I'm in favor of having a cable TV connection, but at the end of the day, most of the people, most of the content or most of the news that people are getting is from so different different news apps, and basically and I think I read a survey where people were saying that more that they get most of their news from maybe YouTube or Facebook, or some, or Twitter, maybe, all these social media platforms the have become the most prominent way of spreading news about anything, and most prominent way that people are consuming news content, because just people are watching the news or people are reading the news on Facebook. So and on YouTube, on the various other social media platforms that are out there. So it just shows that, in this world, social media also does have its share of benefits. I mean, I'm definitely against banning social media, just because some people might be misusing it for nefarious purposes. But yes, there are also downsides of social media. For example, people can spread fake news with the help of social media. I mean, on Facebook, how can you differentiate properly, or how can even intelligent, highly intelligent people can differentiate between what is a proper mainstream news site or news page from some kind of a crazy conspiracy theory Facebook page that might be posing as a posing as a news page, or posing as a news source. So at the end of the day, it is very difficult to differentiate for people to make sure that that they are getting authentic news, or they are getting authentic information on Facebook. So yeah, more on this in the next video. Until then, please consider hitting the like button for my videos if you liked it. Consider sharing my videos with your friends and acquaintances if you want to, and please consider subscribing to my channel. Stay safe, goodbye, and God bless you.